2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, it hasn't been the most lively start to the season for them, just 1-3 through their first 4 games. But they can start things moving in the right direction with a win here tonight. Hey, we'll be keeping an eye on Andre Drummond tonight. 9th overall pick back in 2012 out of UConn. Shaq, he's still a very young big with a lot of room to grow.
He's an incredible offensive and defensive rebounder, Ernie. One of the hardest box-out assignments in the league since Dennis Rodman.
You know what, though? Last year he started taking some shots outside of the paint, which was surprising but good. Opened up his game a little bit. But he's best when he's finishing at the rim.
That'll wrap it up for now. Let's go courtside, and we'll see you later.
Wide open roadways of downtown Phoenix shining as dusk falls. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you spend so much energy just to force the overtime.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Richmond. Andre Drummond is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Van Exel, and it's Worthy in at the 3 slot. Now here's Richmond. Shot clock at 5. Here's Drummond. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Bledsoe against Van Exel. Bledsoe left side. With the floater, Sacramento grabs the miss. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
And that one's good. Richmond's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Kings.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Van Exel against Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. No good. Richmond with the defensive effort. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Van Exel kicks it over to Worthy. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Bledsoe against Richmond. Out to Parker. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Richmond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And so Richmond nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Bledsoe.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
On defense, the Suns looking for their first basket of the game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Here's Bledsoe. The Kings getting the bucket from 12 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Here's Van Exel. Following the basket by Elgin Baylor. Puts it up from 17. The shot is off. Good D by Parker. Suns trail by 6. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Second free throw, no good.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Van Exel kicks to Richmond. Drummond a screen, off the pick. That one off the back iron and out.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the score by Phoenix. Nowitzki dishes to Drummond, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Suns trail by 6. Bledsoe passes to Baylor. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got his first basket of the night.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Van Exel kicks to Nowitzki. Such a wide open look.
Assisted by Nick Van Exel.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Towns with it, working on Drummond. Towns, no luck. Kings leading now by 6. Van Exel dishes to Worthy. Van Exel against Baylor. Drummond a screen. Van Exel passes to Drummond. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Towns gets it to go.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Van Exel kicks to Richmond. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Now here's Richmond. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Worthy, and there's the feed to Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Moutier, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. No luck that time either. Suns trail by 8. Baylor dishes to Moncrief. It's tipped. Outside Worthy. Van Exel with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Nowitzki, that's for 2. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Van Exel. Following the miss by Emmanuel Mudiay. Shoots. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from James Worthy. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Larry Drew. And Doris, what'd you find out?
The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the way their season had been developing. He told me, we've been learning the hard way that anything less than a 100% effort is not going to get it done. I want to see my guys a lot hungrier than they have been. That would certainly help, gentlemen.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Fifth best, the Kings.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And the Suns here with a different look. Laverne, he's checked in for Towns. Arthur comes in for Parker. Fournier's checked in for Baylor. And it's Avery Bradley in for Moncrief. Here's Fournier, guarded by Porter. And Fournier kicks to Moutier. Clock at 6. That's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Bradley against Porter. Here's Powell. It's stolen. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Mutombo sets a screen. Payton right side. Inside. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Moutier kicks to Bradley. Arthur sets the pick for Bradley. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Payton.
It looks like he bit off a little more than he could chew with that spin move.
Mutombo sets a screen. Payton outside. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Shoots from the line. Here's Mutombo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Mutombo. And so he's able to get one of two. Suns trail by 9. Here's Arthur. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Kings shooting an impressive 60% early. Payton kicks to Powell. Mutombo sets a screen. Powell the pass to Mutombo. Can't convert off the nice pick.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't.
Oh!
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. The Suns shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Fournier. Powell pulls it in. Kings leading now by 5. Payton drives in. Sacramento again missing. And so here's Phoenix. Bradley kicks to Laverne. Fires the 3. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Feeds it to Porter. From deep. That's good. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there. Suns trail by 8.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Here's a look at the stats for Nowitzki. Great showing for him last season. 11th in free throw percentage. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And I think, again, we've just got to give him credit for knocking down free throws at such a good clip.
.143 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Fournier. Kicks it out to Bradley. Arthur sets the pick for Bradley. Now the dish to Arthur. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Kings leading now by 6.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Payton outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bradley dishes to Fournier. The tray. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Mutombo sets a screen. Payton kicks to Mutombo. Can't get it to go. Suns trail by 3. Here's Laverne, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
To the wing on the left. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Nowitzki's got 6. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shots good by Laverne.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, has been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Passes to Nowitzki. The 15-footer. The shot is off. Bradley. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Kings on top, up 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
I like that. Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
The Suns trailing. On the floor for Sacramento. Worthy out there with Mutombo. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Richmond. And it's Porter in at the point. Bledsoe kicks to Baylor. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And Sacramento has possession. Worthy, the pass to Porter. Throws it up high. And Drummond throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Now, here's Parker. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Here's Worthy. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Sidney Moncrief.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Worthy.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Bledsoe kicks to Baylor. He feeds it to Parker. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Now here's Porter. Step back shot. Rebound by the Suns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Porter. Bledsoe dishes to Towns. Baylor against Worthy. 5 to shoot. Bledsoe for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Now here's Baylor after the miss from Andre Drummond. The fader. Parker's shot is off.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Mutombo is screen on Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And the Kings making a change here. Van Exel's checked in. The Kings have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Free throw good, Drummond.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunity.
Now here is Moncrief. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good by Parker. Second free throw, no good. Kings leading now by 5. Van Exel with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Richmond the pass to Van Exel. Drummond the screen. Drummond with a screen on Bledsoe. And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got his second basket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Parker. The Kings getting the bucket. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Fourth, the Suns.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Suns. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
There's the pick. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Here's Moncrief, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. The Suns have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Sidney Moncrief at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Mutombo. Moncrief hits them both. Kings leading now by 5. Now here's Van Exel. Drummond a screen. Van Exel with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Fires the 3. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Parker, a screen on Richmond. Moncrief kicks to Parker. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Parker.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now Van Exel. Pass to Drummond. It's tipped, but he stays with it. Drummond with another miss.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Drummond. 13 points in the game. The 3, Richmond, and he gets it to go. Richmond's got 9.
He's just so good from out there, even when the defense is tight.
Van Exel against Bledsoe. Runner in the lane, and it's good off the glass. Bledsoe's got his first basket.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
And here is Van Exel. Drummond a screen. Here's the screen. Dishes it to Richmond. Kept alive by Sacramento. Nowitzki. Excellent D there from Parker. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe outside. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments. having a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. 4th in free throw percentage, 6th in steals, and they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower, and they get it done at that end of the court.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
And the Suns making a change here. Moutier is checked in. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Powell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. An open look for Nowitzki. Gets an open look and hits. Suns trail by 4. Moutier with the ball. Here's the screen. Again, Phoenix.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Richmond. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Now here's Moncrief following the shot by Mitch Richmond. Richmond with the steal. Now here's Van Exel. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Van Exel's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now, Moutier. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis. Towns, no luck. Kings leading now by 4. It's Richmond on the wing. Again, Richmond missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Parker, a screen on Richmond. Kicks to Moutier. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lets it go from 11. And the shot falls short this time.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now here's Van Exel. He has 6. He kicks it to Drummond. And it's stolen by Moncrief. To the right side. Six on the shot clock. There's the screen from beyond the arc. Good. Moncrief's got 7 points in the game.
And now, your Sun Dancers.
Moment here to see the stats for Moutier. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he had to pay his dues that rookie campaign, earning his stripes. A lot of people think he could have a breakout year this season.
Well, his coaches, his teammates, they've been singing his praises, Greg. I mean, let's see if he can prove them right.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Laverne, he's checked in for Towns. Arthur comes in for Jabari Parker. Evan Fournier's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Avery Bradley in for Moncrief. Now here's Nowitzki. 29 points for him last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Here's Moutier after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. And here's Moutier. He has 6. Outside Bradley. And the pass to Fournier. The outside leaner. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Payton dishes to Drummond. It's stolen by Bradley. The feed to Moutier. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Fournier kicks to Laverne. Here is Porter. Feeds to Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 5-point Kings lead. 1:19 left in the first half. They set the pick. Fires from deep. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist for Moutier. Bradley's got his second basket of the night. Payton passes to Powell. Drummond in the post. Arthur on him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Drummond having a terrific game. 15 points and 3 denials. He's been an intimidator down low. Even if a shot gets over him, he's pulling down the board.
And Clark, he's just in a total zone right now. We talk about zones for shooting. This guy is in a zone in terms of controlling the paint.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And guys, you look back to their loss last time out. He missed a lot of free throws that cost them.
Well, it was such a close game, they couldn't afford to waste their chances at the line, but he did. And just as you said, Greg, it cost him. And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
So he comes up empty at the line. Here's Moutier.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Now here's Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 4 to shoot. Porter dishes to Drummond. There's the triple. Laverne grabs the miss.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Porter kicks to Payton. Mutombo sets a screen. It's Porter outside. They get it back. It's all tied in Phoenix. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I would be surprised to see him dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Well, it's tough to play on the road, and they overcame that. They were mentally and physically prepared for this game, but it hasn't been easy. They faced some intense play from a team on its home turf, but these guys didn't cave in. In fact, they fought back with some intensity of their own, successfully, in front of a very hostile crowd.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And the interior defense has to get tougher here in the second half. He's making them look really bad.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Towns is out there with Parker. Then it's Moncrief. Then it's Baylor. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Van Exel. After the miss from Elgin Baylor. Van Exel passes to Drummond. Knocked away. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Kept alive. Here's Moncrief. And that one's good. Moncrief's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Phoenix.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Nowitzki with the screen on Bledsoe. Richmond left side. Releases from the wing and drills it. Richmond's got 11 points. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Bledsoe dishes to Parker. Back to Bledsoe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Eric Bledsoe taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bledsoe against Van Exel. Worthy kicks to Nowitzki. Parker with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Baylor throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Drummond passes to Van Exel. 5 on the clock. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Van Exel's got 8 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Parker, a screen on Van Exel. Bledsoe dishes to Parker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitch Richmond.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Suns have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Looking at the game for Parker, he's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And Parker drops them both. The Kings trail by 4. Van Exel with it. He's got 8. The dish to Richmond. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Richmond nails both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Bledsoe against Van Exel. And Bledsoe, here we go. Baylor kicks to Towns. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Suns have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Towns drops them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Nowitzki a screen. Van Exel against Bledsoe. Van Exel passes to Nowitzki. Worthy dishes to Van Exel. Shot clock at 3. From the arc. It's deflected, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Suns leading by 4.
Phoenix time. And now, your Suns dancers.
To the inside. Here's Bledsoe. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 6. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Drummond. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. All right, a moment to check out the stats for Andre Drummond. Last season, he played outstanding. 6th in shooting percentage, 7th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiencies from 3 last year. I mean, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
Now here's Richmond. He's got 13. Bledsoe outside. Now here's Moncrief. Parker outside. Fires from the line. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Van Exel against Moncrief. Nowitzki with the screen on Moncrief. Here's Van Exel. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
No good from Baylor.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And that one's good. Drummond.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 10. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Pass to Towns. Takes it from 10. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now Van Exel. 10 points for him. Richmond left side. Pass to Drummond. No good. That would have tied it. For Phoenix, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Moncrief up top. He's covered by Richmond. Fires at the elbow. Phoenix no good that time either. The Kings trailing. For the tie, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jabari Parker.
Well, Mitch Richmond in this one, 13 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Then for the Kings, Mutombo comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Porter in for Van Exel. And it's tied up with that one. The Suns shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Moutier kicks to Bradley. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Richmond with the bucket.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock too.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Porter. And here's Moutier. 8 points for him. Fires from 18. Sacramento grabs the miss. Richmond's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Porter dishes to Nowitzki. Outside Worthy. Mutombo up top. He feeds it to Porter. From deep. Good. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Kings have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Nowitzki a screen. Porter passes to Mutombo. Worthy kicks to Mutombo. Back to Worthy. He dishes it to Porter. No luck. And Phoenix the other way now.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Nowitzki outside. On the wing, Richmond. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
For 3, Fournier. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Mutombo sets a screen. Porter dishes to Mutombo. Porter in the corner. Mutombo sets a screen. Porter passes to Mutombo. Here's Fournier. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Moutier's got 13 points. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Richmond. Porter with it. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Richmond missing. The Suns shooting 43% for the game. Moutier kicks to Laverne. Arthur inside. Defended by Nowitzki. Nice shot by Arthur.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Porter. Mutombo inside. Laverne on him. Looking to end the run. Mutombo misses. The Suns leading. Outside Bradley. Dishes to Moutier. The tray. Suns keep it alive. Kings shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Porter passes to Richmond. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Again, Richmond missing. On offense, here are the Suns. Outside Bradley. Kicks it to Arthur. Wide open. And it's Phoenix scoring again. There's 38 seconds left in the third. The Kings trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And finished off by Worthy.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Porter with the steal. To the wing on the left. Little turnaround, and the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got Mutombo. Van Exel is out there with Elfrid Payton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. Sweet little floater. Powell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Kings.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Moncrief dishes to Bledsoe. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mutombo against Bledsoe. Stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, here come the Suns. And here they go. And Baylor throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. Van Exel kicks to Drummond. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting Phoenix, Andre Drummond. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
The free throws haven't all gone in, but he's attacked offensively to get himself to the line.
Good on the second free throw.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
And the dunk by Baylor. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
Now, here's Van Exel. He kicks to Payton. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now here's Bledsoe. Right side Baylor. Uncovered. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Inside, here's Mutombo. Got a hand on it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Moncrief. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Take a look at what Moncrief's done. 9 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Sacramento making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. And so he hits both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Now here's Van Exel. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Jabari Parker.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
That one is off.
Kevin, his poor free throw shooting is really taking its toll. With all of those trips to the line, it's got to be tough.
And he's good on the second.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Bledsoe passes to Moncrief. Parker, a screen on Payton. Moncrief dishes to Parker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Payton, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. Payton kicks to Drummond. The pass to Worthy. It's hauled in by the Suns. Parker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Unloads from 13. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Bledsoe against Van Exel. The feed now to Mutombo. Back to Van Exel. Stolen by Bledsoe. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Parker. No good. Payton with some nice D. The Kings trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now, here's Van Exel. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix ball. Here's the Suns with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Bledsoe against Van Exel. Here's Towns, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Van Exel passes to Drummond. Misses the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Parker. Bledsoe outside. Towns dishes to Baylor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Larry Drew's huddle. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Now, here's Van Exel. Mutombo is screen on Bledsoe. Now Van Exel. Mutombo is screen on Bledsoe. Here's Van Exel. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Baylor. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Bledsoe kicks to Moncrief. Parker passes to Towns. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Payton drives in. The quick look, no good that time.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. Worthy defending from 12 feet out. No good from Baylor. The Kings trail by 10. Outside Worthy. Drummond with a screen on Baylor. Worthy dishes to Mutombo. Worthy kicks to Mutombo. The Kings need to get off a shot here. But they recover it. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And Baylor throws it down.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now, here's Van Exel. Drummond with a screen on Bledsoe. Van Exel. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Moncrief against Payton. That's good. And the Suns lead by 12. And the Kings shooting 43% for the game. Drummond with a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Van Exel. Feeds it to Drummond. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Sacramento. Nowitzki comes in for Mutombo. And it's Richmond in for Payton. No good on the second free throw. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on an 18-4 run right now. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. Take a look at what Baylor's been doing. He's got 16 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
Sacramento with the ball. 15-point game. Van Exel passes to Nowitzki. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Bledsoe. Left side Baylor. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Free throw good from Baylor. And here's Moncrief. Feeds to Bledsoe. Outside Baylor. 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Sacramento grabs the miss. Worthy's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Van Exel kicks to Richmond. Back to Van Exel. The dish to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the dunk by Towns. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Van Exel. Nowitzki with the screen on Bledsoe. Bledsoe against Van Exel. Pass to Drummond. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Bledsoe outside. There's the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Suns lead by 16.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. They're your Suns dancers.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Larry Drew's huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. They're your Suns dancers.
On defense, the Kings. Bledsoe outside. The 9-foot shot. And he overshot that one, missing. The Kings trail by 14. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told his guys to be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. That'll put Dirk Nowitzki on the line. That one is on Towns.
We've seen Nowitzki playing a good game here. He's got 10 rebounds and 4 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Down low. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Baylor kicks to Towns. And it's good. Walk through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The free throw drops for Towns. 1:29 left in the fourth. Van Exel with it. Nowitzki outside. Shot, high post. Here's Drummond. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now here's Bledsoe. Baylor a screen on Van Exel. Bledsoe dishes to Baylor. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Kings shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Phoenix.
You're right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Bledsoe. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Nowitzki, and that one drops.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Eric Bledsoe.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he had the chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
Man, I can't say enough about Bledsoe. He's strong, he's fast, aggressive, and Bledsoe is a terrifying on-the-ball defender. I mean, he truly scares the guys he's guarding. He's scaring me, Ernie, and I don't even have a ball.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.